Hello and welcome to 15 Minute Game. My name is Tony and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more videos. Hello and welcome to Dwarf Fortress. Now I'm on my third fort now. This is the one I'm going to record. I was thinking about recording Fort 2, but I was like, I still want to learn a little bit more about the game before I put the game on and show it off a little bit. I have tile packs installed. I have DF Hack running, which is a way you can make the game a little bit more fun. I've also turned off were things, like were rabbits and were kangaroos. Both of my fortresses have been wiped out by were kangaroo. Well, one was were kangaroos, one was were... Can't think of what the other one was. It was something weird. And yeah, it's starting to get a bit annoying, so I was like, I'm going to turn them off. And if you look on the forums, it's one of them contentious things. Some people are like, well, that's the whole point of Dwarf Fortresses. You've got to learn how to adapt and stuff like that. Yes, it is, but when you've spent 4 or 5 hours building the fort up and it's just things stupid like that, I'd rather be sieged or battles or something like that. I want to get into the game and really explore it, so they're gone. And I control that via... If I move my mouse down here, you might be able to see it. I don't know if it's going to bring it up or not. No, it's not going to be. But it's a tile set editor called Meth, M-E-P-H. I'll put a link in the description. So we're going to create a new world. And this is what you have to do first. So I'm going to create a new world. And this is going to be kind of like a little bit of a tutorial. Like I'll explain what buttons I'm pressing and what I'm doing and stuff like that. And that means that if you want to follow it along, I mean, I'm nowhere near an amazing player or anything. Obviously, this is on my third go on it, but hopefully I can sort of play along with you and you can learn what to do. So, welcome to the alpha of Dwarf Fortress. As there has been some time between releases, instability exactly, so we're going to go escape. And this is where we set our world. And this is, well, movable with the arrow keys, so you can move down like that. Or you can use 2, 8, 3, 9, 4, 6. Most of the game is controlled via arrow keys. Some menus are done by the plus and minus. Some are done by 2, 8, 3, 9. Some are done by U, M, K, and H. It's a lot of, but it always tells you what button to use. So I'm going to go for a medium world. Histories. I think we're going to go for medium histories. Medium civilizations. Medium sites. We're going to put medium... I'm going to put medium on. Natural savagery, I'm going to put as low. And I'm going to put mineral occurrence on high. So let's go by pressing Y. And now it is going to start building a new region for us. Now every time you start, it's going to do something a little bit different. So as you can see, if you look at the map now, this is ASCII. This is how the game is originally. If you don't mod it, this is how it looks. So when you're looking on there, but you can see it's in the age of myth. It's year 69 or 70 as it's going up. There's been 7,000 odd historical figures. There's been 44,000 events go on in the game. So forts will rise, forts will fall, trade will happen, changes will happen, forests. All this sort of thing goes on behind the game. And you can leave this running for as long as you want. It's kind of up to you, but from what I've read, around about 250 to 400 years is where most people stop the game and then they pick what to do. Once this is up to that point, you stop the game and you select where you want to embark onto the map. So once it's done, so about 250, I'll stop it and I'll embark. You can play in ASCII. If you don't know what ASCII is, I covered it in my last video. Basically, it's just random, well, not random things, but like a, I don't know how to describe it because you can't really, will you be able to see my mouse? No. If you look kind of to the right-hand side of the screen where all the Omega signs are, there's mountains there, like J is a hill, like plants and flowers. The other J is the other way. Upside down J equals something else. And when you hover over it, it does tell you what it is, though. And you can play completely in that mode if you want. And there is tile sets that just put better ASCII on. But you'll see, like, a little C's a cat. So if you see a little C running around your base, that means you've got a cat running around your base. A little H could be a horse, for example. Your dwarfs are like little smiley faces, and then they go to a filled-in smiley face once they get to that point if you armor them up or they're in the military. Little wavy things that you can see there, they're all water, and there'll be a different one for ice. But tile sets just make it a lot easier. But this bit isn't tile setted. Is that the right word? Tile setted? I think that sounds about right. This bit isn't tile setted, so you do have to look around and kind of figure it out. And what you're looking for when you embark, the first couple of times, from every video I've watched, doesn't really matter. You want mountains beside you, though, because you want something you can dig into. I would also recommend not something frozen, because then the water freezes over, and my first fort failed because I didn't realise that the ice would melt so quick. I had about 10 dwarfs on the ice fishing, and they all died. So that was great. I'm also going to be using something called DF Hack, which is auto labour and auto holing and stocking and stuff. It just makes the game just so much easier. And I'm going to let this run because it's going to take about another 5-10 minutes or so. And then you can join me back. And I am back. For some reason, it just stopped itself at 250. Never mind. So, it's been created, so do I want to accept it? Yep. I'm happy to accept it. It's now going to do all its units. There were so many events. I don't know why that took so long. That's never taken that long before. So I don't know if it's something different I've done, or it you know what, I don't know why. I'm like, is this something I've done? Of course it's something I've done. Why would it be not something I've done? I've obviously changed the setting or moved it around or made it huge or something. Something's went horribly wrong. So now we should in a second get to go and play around. It is saving, maybe, or not crashing. Hope it's not crashing. This game is a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I've got a spinny circle now. Yeah, this game it does crash. I think that's a good way to put it. So I do like to save quite regularly. But the problem is when you save, it kicks you out the game and you've got to restart everything up. You've got to load all your hacks back in, your sound effects back in, everything. So, yeah, it's a little bit annoying. This is taking a long time. What have I changed? I've changed something horrible. Aha, there we go. Yay. The progress bar has moved. And it's stopped again. I'm just getting a blue circle spinning. Aha. There we go. So we're going to click start playing. Region 3 is our new one, so we're going to do that. And you can play 3 different types of modes. We're going to play Fortress. And hopefully, this time it shouldn't take us very long in at all. I was a bit worried when the writing went funny. I was like, oh god. Right, so it's basically these are months. So you have granite, slate, felsite, galena, hermitite, malachite, sandstone, limestone. So these are all months. So that's kind of how the calendar works in the game. And yeah, you start in, I mean, there's months, but there's also just normal seasons like winter, summer, spring, and autumn. And you get deposited, I think it's around about spring, and you have basically till autumn to kind of get set up, because that's when the first trade caravan arrives. So it's important to get ready and set for that coming. Yay, good. Right. This is the screen where you decide where you're going to, what's what I'm looking for, embark. So, these things here are hills. Them things, I'm not sure what they are, but you can't build them. I think they're some sort of fortresses, because there is a lot of them. If we look along, we can scroll faster holding shift. So you can see here, here's the freezing south. You also have the north, which gets cold again, freezing. So I like somewhere in the middle. So let's go. There more fortresses, as you can see. So I think if we go down, how's the temperature looking down there? It's temperate, which I think means arid. says any with any decent trees around that isn't going to put me beside a base is the question. I don't know if there is. I don't know what they are, but you want trees. Trees are something you really, really, really want. And you can see on the right-hand side where I am in relation to the map. What are you? No trees at all. Where are we going to go? I think this world is built without any, haha. This could be a good Untamed Wilds. Could be a good, maybe a decent idea. Maybe. Because it's the only place I've found so far that looks half decent. You want water nearby as well. Don't think there was any. Could this be our savior? It's heavily forest. It's still untamed. Oh, that's hot. That looks like some sort of lava. Yeah, we don't be building there then, do we? Let's have a look around here. And this would be a nice place, but there's no trees. So I don't think I'm happy to build there. Because you need trees. Yeah, it's going to have to be over here. It's just going to have to be one of these places. Sand, clay, soil. Soil you want. Soil's good. And there's a base to the south, so we don't really want to go there. That might be alright. That might be even better. It's heavily forest thick. There is sand, clay, deep soil, and metals. Clay, some sort of deep, but there's no trees there. Trying to find somewhere decent to actually go. I think the only place we have decent to go is here or there. So if we move across a little bit, heavily forest, vegetation thick, it's temperate. There is sand, soil, deep metals, and stone. There's also a river. There's no bases around. I think we're just going to go there. So I'm going to press E for embark. And these are like, you can do it yourself or just press play, or you can, I'm going to put Goran's easy peasy start. So in this one, they've already given the points to the people, so it gives you the best possible start, which is fine. I'm happy with that. We've got no points left there. Actually, if we go into items, and these are all the items we're taking with us. So we're going to take picks, crossbow, bolts, anvils, charcoal. So we could take a bit more extra if we wanted to. So if I went to say... there's nothing really I really want there. Yeah, so I could press plus and get 2 of them. And you can see the points have went down to 13. I'll have another bucket. There we go. Embark. I am ready. So I'm ready to embark on my journey. And we are something like... And that's the sound sense. The normal game doesn't have any sound. If you download the meth launcher, you will see. I presume it... That's saving again. And we've got some nice little music playing, which is good. So it's... that's going to keep us going. You've arrived after a long journey from mountain homes into the forbidden wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party is 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of Locum Litast. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labour comes subsistence. Whether by bolt, plough, or hook, provide for your dwarfs. They expect you a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. But it's now spring now. Enough time to delve, secure lodgings, and so forth. So let's go. I like the music in this game. It's a really cool little game. Right, so we're going to load in and it's going to be paused. This game, I mean, you could say it's kind of turn-based. Kind of is, kind of not. You do pause the game. You can do what you need to do while paused. and then you can unpause it and continue. So I guess it is turn-based in that way. And I'm going to go for a biggish base straight off. And I played around with an idea in the last one, which I quite liked until it got absolutely destroyed. And I just hope that this one goes well. It was farmland that was screwing me over last time. I couldn't find some decent farmland. So I hope I can in this one. There's layers in this game, so you don't just build across one top layer. You can go down. You can even go up if you want as well. So if you're in a mountain range, you could technically go up the mountain and build at the top, so you could have your entrance in, go up. You can go, as soon as you start, you could dig straight down and build a subterranean fortress. Why are you not paused? All right, so we're going to press tab. Tab does that. I have it like that most of the time. You can just have it like that if you know the buttons, but if you know the buttons on here, I'll be really surprised. I thought we'd pick somewhere temperate, but that looks like that's iced over. Okay. That's worrying. I don't think we have any water. I think we're going to find water because there's plenty. But it does seem to be moving though. I don't know. Right, okay, so back to our caravan. Press F1. You move with the arrow key, so see this thing in the middle. Move with the arrow, shift and hold it. Moves it a bit further. F1 takes you back to where you start. Shift and comma takes you up a level. So you can see how the trees are building up there. If you're going up, we'll eventually get a sky. The other way builds down. You won't be able to see anything down there. So I'm going to keep going up. Press F1. Back to here. So this is the mountain we can dig into if we want. So what I'm going to do is have a look above a level just to make sure it's underground, which it is. So this is where it goes 2 levels underground. So no, we're not going to get any bother here. So there, if I go back. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. So we need to dig into about there is where we need to dig in really to be totally safe. So I think if we dig along here, does this resolve issues? Not quite. I don't know if we can dig in anywhere without being... Oh, there almost does it. Almost. What do you do? Yeah, that looks like the best way to dig in. I think I'm going to dig in there. So around about here. Because if I look up. Yeah, I think that's a good place to dig. Yeah, we'll go in there. Right. So these 3. And that gives me a nice little defendable area. So yeah, we'll go there then. So to dig, press D in mine. So I'm just going to mark out by pressing the enter key. That'll see that fashion block. And then I'm just going to go up to about... Let's see. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to turn my DF hacks on. So you won't be able to see this screen. But basically, it's an MS-DOS screen. So it works in... There's a website you can look on. And you can get all the codes on there. Basically, the ones I put on is auto labor. So it's kind of like... I don't know why I can't drag it to show you. It's a bit annoying. It's there. So I'm going to enable auto labor, which will then allow my dwarfs to go off and do their own thing. That's enabled. We're also going to enable one called... what's it called? Auto hauler. Well, it's auto labor. I think it does the same sort of thing. Job material and workflow. So I'm going to install workflow, which makes life just easier. So I think it's workflow enable. I know you can't really see what I'm doing, but if you look at DF Hack website, you'll be able to see everything on there. And yeah, I think that's about it. Auto hauler is an auto labor fork rather than Yeah, I think that's what I want. Is it stock flow? Yeah, stock flow. So I'm going to enable stock flow as well. Alright, all done. Sorry you couldn't see that, but never mind. Right, so I'm going to press enter and then going to move up here. And I'm going to dig into about there. Looks good. Is that a level above me? Yep, so we've got 2 levels above. Actually, I'm going to go a little bit further. Like so. Then here, I'm going to put a downstair to go down into the base itself. And then across here, now farming. I don't know if we've got anywhere for farming. What are you? If we come off that and press K. Sandy wall. So we might be able to get some farming done. I'm going to dig this out by unpausing it and see what sort of ground it allows us. So I'm going to unpause it with space. My dwarfs are going to go off and pick up what they need. We've got a few animals there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. I'm going to press I. And I'm going to create a pasture for these guys. So I'm going to go you, there. That's my pasture. And once you've done that, you see on the right hand side, I'm going to call it a pen and pasture. I'm going to press Shift N to set information. And these are all the animals we've bought through with us. So plus and minus to go down. So what do I want in here? We're going to put our cows in there. So you can see there. I just select them, press enter. And that, oh, we've got 2 female cows. That's annoying. Never mind. I'm also, while I'm in this menu, I'm going to identify this. Oh, it's froze, isn't it? Okay, we can't do that. So I'm going to come off there. I'm going to press D. I'm going to press T for top down trees. And we're going to get some wood going. So if you could cut down, I think, yeah, all these trees up to there will be good. Yep, that seems... We're just pressing them with enter. That's fine. There's no vegetation here either. This could be an issue. If I'd picked a good spot, I've maybe picked the worst spot ever. Right, okay, the dwarfs are digging, so let's escape out of there and let's get them going. This looks all like sand, so I think, yeah, we could get away with doing that there. So let's dig out, and we're going to put a area there, and then I think, if you do something like that, because I didn't want to look like that, press X, and then just enter again, like so, and then back to D. And we're going to go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go to about there. It's not in the middle. Obviously, we can't have uneven things like that. We'll go there. These are going to be my farms. By 5. There we go. So we'll go back, unpausing it. Hopefully this sand floor continues. Oh! I don't know. It could be alright. No, I've hit rock. I don't think it's going to be alright. Damn it. So what I'm going to do is D. I'm then going to come in here and I'm going to cancel these things like so, because it's you can't do it on rock. So what I'll do, I didn't really want to build here, but I will mine out this area. I'm not happy about this, but never mind. Right, and we'll go up there. We'll make it. Yeah, that looks good to me. Like that. Like that. You can do it any way you want. You can do it like so, or you can just build row by row. You can do it single by single. And they should put the stairs in for me. Good. And then what I'm going to do is, if I go down a level, like that, they should be in there. So what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to press D and I'm going to put an I upstairs, downstairs and go like that. Then I'm going to go down, or in the middle here. Yeah, we're in the middle. If I just move up one. You go down maybe that many layers. We'll do that. And then F1 to go back to the top. And they should be able to dig that out. Is this all? Yes, good. That is all farmable land, which is good. Not exactly what I wanted. They're going to go downstairs now and start digging out there. It's almost all farmable land. So I'm going to click on B for build. I'm then going to go down to... what do I... Yeah, we'll put the... And again, I'll move this with plus and minus. So you can see there, move down, move up. Should I build the farm yet? No, I think I'll let them do their thing. No, we'll do it. Farm plot. So this one's a little bit different. You don't press enter. What you do is you press U and M keeps you on the right hand side, change height. Like so. And then I press K and H to move it across. So I don't want it going out the door. So I want to back up one, back up one, back up one. There we go. And I'm going to place that there. And that'll get built by the dwarfs. Actually, we haven't dug out this bit of wall here, which is why they haven't started that yet. There we go. And he's building the farm plot. Woods, they started cutting trees down already, which is good. Sweet. You've done well, lads. And lasses. And then I'm going to press B and P for farm plot. Or was it F? Nope. P, yeah, farm plot. And I'm going to press U to go up. Like that. And then K to go across. Like so. I'll do fine. Right, the farm plot is now built on the right-hand side. So I press Q. And I get this little... Q's an important button. Q is a very... Q and K, your two important buttons. So I'm going to click on here. And what do I want to grow? So if you look on the right-hand side, you've got spring, summer, autumn, and winter. A, B, C, and D. So I'm going to press A. So in spring, these are going to be all plump helmets, which are kind of like mushrooms, but you can make beer out of them, which is what dwarfs love. So I want spring, plump helmets, B, plump helmets, C, plump helmets, D, plump helmets. Sweet. And then when the other side's done, we will grow some other things. So they're going to start doing that. Yep, see, they're planting the seeds already. Good, that side's done. So press Q, come in, press A for spring. I want some dimple cups will be fine. Summer, I want pigtails because you can make rope and stuff out of them. Autumn, pigtails. Winter, we'll have some more plump helmets. I still feel like this should be a water source. But it's just a pile of snow for some reason. But it looks like water. Yeah, it's definitely not allowed me to put water. Let's pause. Let's go up a level. Yeah, it's just snow. There's not we can do about that, unfortunately. How are you guys doing digging down? You're getting there, but you're all farming at the moment. That's fine. Let's unpause. Oh, we do have a couple of wildflowers growing, so yeah, good, good. Things are falling out. Done a lot of wood cutting. They'll be farming for a while now. What they're doing is from there, they're going down to here to get the seeds and then transporting them back in there. And then planting them. As you can see, they're all lining up very nicely. Get a bit of a dry throat, so I'll take a bit of a drink. Right. Someone just... I might take a drink, so goes, someone was talking about the other day, that's like the most annoying thing in the world, and I just did that there. Right. I don't think any of these are doing any of my digging at the moment. Oh, look at this green and pleasant land we've got going on now. So what I'll do is press I, and I'll designate some of this area along here, like so. And this can be for gathering fruit. And then we can get some fruit when we need, and some seeds, and so forth. I wish some of my dwarfs would be doing some of this work, but never mind. Got a couple of crossbows and the warhammer in case anything kicks off. Right, I think they're finished building the one side, so I think they start on the other side now. That is fine. Could do if there's water melting, like, but never mind. Hopefully we'll find some water further down when we get digging a little bit. Well, cave systems, but then you run into spiders and stuff like that, and then it just gets worse. Actually, maybe we've done one farm because we're taking away from what we need to do, which is, well, it's alright, we need it done. Someone's not doing anything, so I'm going to press U. So the expedition leader's not doing anything at the moment. So I'm going to press Z to go to him. And could you... you can see what he's good at there. So he's novice discipline, adequate woodcutter, mechanic. I'm going to go and press P, then L. And you don't have mining selected. You're going to do some mining, dude. We need you to start cracking on for that mining. So now if I go there, well, let's just see he's got no job, but hopefully it just means he's going to pick up something. Hang on a minute, why aren't you doing this? Let's find out. Oh, I'll just do it manually then. So now we've got some sort of material. I don't know what it is. Dolomite. Interesting. There we go. Now they're doing something. Next level down. Let's dig. Up and down stair. Like that. And they'll come down there and start digging that out. Good. Shouldn't have to do this on every level, but for some reason, who knows? And then across there, and then this level, I think. How many levels down are we? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll start digging in this level, I think. So dig. Up and down stair like that, and then I'm gonna press D to mine, and I'm gonna go somewhat out here to there, maybe a little bit more like that. This is gonna be my work area, so we're gonna start building it out a little bit, and in so they're going to dig that out. I'm going to have a 2-way walkway up there. Like so. And then, I think if I go up... Workshops are 3 by 3. So I think if we create a walkway here... like so, and then what I'll do is like this. Oops, go away. Like that. Then if I put another layer there, and then we'll have you going like this as another walkway, and then the middle here we'll have a stockpile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4 rounds there. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Damn it. Put the mine in again by pressing D, and then there, and there. Yeah, no, that looks alright. I'm pretty happy with that. And then we'll come to mine. Like so. And then we'll put a walkway. Yeah, that works for me. Let's finish this walkway off. There's a lot of digging to do here, guys, but no, that's alright. Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. One there. What? Nope. X. And then we'll put workshops along here. So that's going to be the middle. So let's work this out like that. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Good. That'll do for now. So, guys, get digging. There's a lot to dig out here, but I have faith in you. When you get this all up and running by autumn, getting some resources in, good. They'll start hauling. It's a worrying noise. What's happening out here, guys? No announcements. Oh, the dog. Okay, the dogs are fainting. Dogs are causing me problems. Aha. The water looks like it's melted. Have you melted? Nope. Wrong button. K. Brook. Yeah. So, if I press I and go like along about this far, should be fine. I'm going to set it as a water source and fishing. And that means hopefully, looks like getting some water in them idlers will be doing something. Because the reason idling, we don't have enough things. So, get down this level. What I want to do is press Shift H for hotkeys. And I want to set this as hotkey 2. Press Z, and it means if I press F1, I go up. Press F2, I go down here. Ooh, found gold as well. There's gold in them hills. Oh, is this all gold? We have gold walls. Wow. Oh no, pillar fight. I don't know what pillar fight is. Looks like gold. Oh, we'll get our first workshop down in a minute. So we'll get our first work. They're going to go... Oh, I wish they weren't digging up there first, but never mind. This guy... They should do it quite quick, to be fair. Oh, cat's come down to help. We'll have a look, and the cat's buggering off again. Typical cat. And then once this is up and running, then I'll start on the bedroom floor. You want to keep corridors around about 2 wide, because otherwise pathfinding goes downhill. So it's always worthwhile doing. Ooh, talking about pathfinding, press N for nobles. I just realized we haven't got any of these, so I'm going to fill. So I'm just plus and minus. Oh no, I'm pressing up and down. Going to broker. The important thing's a broker. I'm going to put you in there. The reason why I put him in there is because if you go over him, on the right-hand side, it tells you skills. So I'm just going to put him as the broker and bookkeeper. Chief Medical Dwarf, press enter, go down. He can do that, so he's going to be our Chief Medical Dwarf. Manager, no one has any relevant skills, so Udil, you're the manager. We don't need a Hammer, Sheriff, or Militia Commander yet. Now, you can see how it says in red, require. If I click on him, he requires an office to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press D. I'm going to mine out and give him a little bit of an office. I think, yeah, here would be nice. Where should we give him his office? Yeah, I'm going to give him it here. So I'm going to give him like that. Give you a nice little office. That's a nice office. That is yours, dude. Well, when I assign it to you. Hopefully this isn't taking too long. I don't know how long this video is at all. I think about 45 minutes. Oh no, dude, the workshop's out, man. I want to be in workshop mode. When you start making them mugs, yes, this will be a dwarven mug. Way to make money. That's how we're gonna make all the money. We're gonna sell loads of mugs. You're taking out the stockpile, which is good. Because we do need to start moving stuff from upstairs to downstairs. But I'd rather have got some of these rooms done. What's happening up there? There's no one idling. I presume they're collecting stuff. Actually, we could do with... Press I for zones. And I'm going to mark here as a garbage dump. And I'm going to mark here. I don't think we'll have many. But I'm going to put this as a... Actually, no, you can stick... Yeah, we'll leave that as it is. We'll just have... Got loads of wood now. I need these to start hauling down here. Some of our plants are ready. No? Oh, guys, man, can you not concentrate on doing the rooms? God's sake. That's one... I wish you could tell them which one to do first. Because I'd be like, yeah, just do the rooms. And I am going to leave that episode there because it went on. So I think it's worthwhile stopping there until next time. So I'm going to finish digging this out in the next episode. And I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.